This is why you want Wrath, so you can Mali and Wrath on the same turn, but don't have it, okay. So I want the Carve and the Lich King, someone do that. We could play Deathwing here. Play Deathwing and hope we draw something big, so we can actually pop. Or we can hope we get Death Grip. 1 and 8 for Death Grip. So it's either a 1 and 8 for Death Grip, or we play Deathwing. He's on 26 and has 4 threes. God damn it. We'll hope for Death Grip. I think Death Grip's the most likely way to win. Even though it's only 12.5%. We don't want the Spreading Plague in our hand. This matchup's really bad. Yeah, it's not so good. It's quite hard. You have to hit the fast ramp start. You have to start playing threats for it quite early, and you can't let Doomsayer go off. But Doomsayer, we normally don't have an issue regarding Doomsayer because I've got so many ways to kill it with Wrath swipes and with the Malagos. But like Obliterate would have killed it as well. Though. It's all about if you can put early pressure on, basically, right? If we play Malagos, we can pop him if he freezes the board. So we should get Malagos next turn. Hope he doesn't. If he's got Polymorph, then he wins, or Meteor. But if he doesn't have Polymorph or Meteor, then Malagos guarantees the pop with the UI. So we should get Malagos next turn, because if we go Yasharge, all he's going to do is freeze the board. Whereas Malagos beats a freeze the board play. Obviously Malagos loses to stuff. He still has 15 cards left, so he should be nowhere near completion, but things aren't going great, I can tell you that much. Double Simulacrum, hot damn. Right, so we got the pop set up. Okay, we can't pop him through barrier though. We have already seen one ice barrier. This is a random secret he got. Why don't they play Barnes in this desk, someone asks. Well, let's have a look at what you can pull from Barnes. You can pull Primordial Drake, awful. Primordial Drake, again, terrible. Malagos on 4 isn't good. Deathwing is awful. Coon, awful. Double Marquee, but awful. You can pull Deathwing, Dragon Lord, and Yasharge. That's 2 good Barnes rolls. That's it. That's it. Every other Barnes roll sucks. That's why you don't play Barnes. If I don't cycle the Wrath, I overdraw it anyway. Oh! Hi Dan, how are you? Got some on the win. Was I supposed to innovate first or from the card draw from the Wrath? Potentially. Oh, did he overdraw the quest? It's likely we're still wrong, right? If I draw swipe off the cycle, I play that instead, don't I, Bunny? I cycled first so I could hit the swipe off the cycle. So we hero power him down to 3 if we miss swipe off Wild Growth. And then we can get Malfurion to do the final blow next turn. If we Malfurion this turn, he can just freeze us in the face potentially and freeze our board, and we can't even pop with Malfurion. Popping him on 3 is the same as popping him on 1, so we'll Wild Growth first and we'll try and hit the swipe. Yeah, so we missed. So we just hero power in the face to 3. He overdrew the quest, right? How does he win? He freezes our board, right, somehow. We have Deathwing. And Primordial Drake to kill the Source Apprentices. Cycling the Wrath was a jibation for the mana bind, so he overdrew the quest. It was all part of my elaborate plan to win the game. This card's barrier, right? We don't even need to pop him this turn, right? He just loses to Primordial Drake every time, right? Because he overdrew the quest. How do we lose? Just think about when they do other quest. What's his game plan to win? He goes Sork, right? Stupid big Sork turn, and then he goes Frost Nova, and then I just play Primordial Drake and I win the game. There's no other way we lose, right? I mean, this card's probably barrier, but do we even need to draw cards for this swipe? Can't I just play Malfurion? Like, how does he deal with this? How does he kill me? He doesn't, right? I mean, it might not be barrier. As well. In which case we just pop him. Antonitis into freeze effects? Yeah, I guess Antonitis. But even Antonitis into freeze effects, look how much health I'm on. How does he deal? How does he deal 53? Like, if Antonitis has to stick for so many turns, right? And also I pop here, yeah.